Nice to be back. Anyways, today I want to talk a little bit about Russia and my experience of living here. It's been almost 3 years and it's absolutely mad. I'll be making a lot of videos about it. Obviously need to do the disclaimer. This is just my personal opinion on living here. It is not permitted to be using the W word here. I also won't be referring to that part of the situation. I will mainly be talking about my experience or some experience of people living around and how they dealing with it and what they are facing. Pretty much just regular life. Obviously, I don't even need to talk about this. Everybody knows that we've got weird McDonald's and different name and Starbucks and all the shops they've just redone it, renamed it. Anyway, so I do want to talk a little bit about brands leaving and the sanctions. Pretty much the main issue I feel like is finding shoes, because shoes need to be a good quality and it's usually the same shoes that everybody has been getting like their whole lives. That affects everybody. Subscribe if you want to see a new video coming up about how brands changed. I'll be making a new big video about it and also testing new McDonald's, obviously, because why not? I just tend to shop on marketplaces now. Not really, I wouldn't go to a shop. I would just, because there is no brands anyway. What's the point of me going there and choose between different random things that I don't even know? Shopping is generally just super different. This is just purely my pain, but you know, dog owners and I'm sure cat owners probably experience this too. No Brabacto and things like that, and it's just mad expensive to get your dogs treated for ticks and all of that. Super expensive. I've been having a lot of people just coming up to me saying random things about my looks or following me, filming me, which I never experienced really living in Europe or in the UK, which I find sometimes really annoying. Or they would go like that and cry. If I'm possessed or something, it's just real weird. I don't know how to deal with it sometimes. Then obviously the one that I wanted to talk about was the information that is limited. Obviously I can be reading the news in English or something, but first of all, I wouldn't really go on those banned platforms, right, a lot, because it's just harder to access them in general, and there is laws about that. I need to be careful how I talk about this. They changed it recently. Basically, you know what happens, it's not that I can't access the news. I obviously can, but I just wouldn't usually bother or wouldn't come across them. The information is different. The information is, for example, right, we all sort of listen to the same music now because we all have like Yandex Music, so practically none of the other ones work, like Spotify and all of those. Loads of artists left. You end up hearing the same music from your taxi driver as you've accidentally found in your Yandex Music. Nothing wrong with the taxi drivers, right? But it's just random. It's weird because you still end up eating what you're fed, if that makes sense, right? It is still limited number of things, number of songs, so people do end up listening to the same things. Then the clothes as well, you can barely get anything. They're pretty creative here, but still, it's just really random fakes. Everyone's wearing the same things pretty much. People get creative. I got a sewing machine. It's just not that bad. Or in general, it's not that bad. There is some issues, like flights are super expensive. To go anywhere is just, you've got a couple of countries that are open. I think I've checked on Skyscanner, they don't even put out if flights to and from Russia just don't exist. I was so shocked because I was like, what do you mean? Another thing that happened to me since I got here is I became not so much more aggressive, but stable, but at the same time quite aggressive, because it's just stressful atmosphere everywhere. It's just actually super hot sometimes just being here. Weather is mad. Just in survival mode constantly, even though I didn't have so much financial struggle for some time, but still it is like survival mode. You go outside, it was just snowing and raining in May just now. I'll show you the video.
What is going on? What? Actual fuck. Look what I'm wearing. Ты издеваешься надо мной, что ли? Что это такое?
What is going on? Another thing is, so we've got real weird new cars now. There's some Chinese cars. I've seen one with lights, literally like a stripe in front, and I was like, what is that alien car? But honestly, I've never seen these cars before, and people that already owned a German car or whatever, to get parts, it's super expensive. Eventually, I feel like everybody's gonna own Russian or Chinese car in the end. Practically, we've got Chinese everything now. It's not good, it's not bad, it's whatever, just shoes, clothes in general, makeup, just things like that. It's nothing super serious. Obviously, if we're getting into more serious things, there is family splitting up, not even because of the situation, but just because of their opinions. Imagine a husband has one opinion, wife another, they just end up either fighting and hating each other. But that's just one of the least. I'm not even going to be talking and getting into, everybody's traumatized, everybody's tired, but obviously there is people in just much more severe situations now. I'm just sharing my own story, my experience of how it is here. Just a bit hard as well because I got screamed at for smiling once. There's obviously mad people everywhere, but here sometimes they just see me, I'm a dog, and it just triggers them. I don't know, they get scared or confused or angry. I don't, what is causing this reaction? I have no idea. That is one of the things that I definitely miss from living not here. Also the freedom of speech, which used to be fantastic. Those are the things that I miss. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel to help me monetize it faster so that I can leave and come back to Portugal or go wherever the hell I want. Please help me out. Mwah. Love ya.